Hello, farmers. Today we're going to talk about how to get virtually unlimited gifts. And what you need to do is, accept the gift and come to this screen right here. And I use Face Gamer to get my gifts, and that's how I get to here. For you can get all the gifts from them, but it's only one at a time. And what I wanted was to be able to get as many gifts as possible with as few clicks and as few keystrokes as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here to exchange it, and you need to change the gift to something different than what you selected. It will not work if you select the same thing. In this case, I'm going to switch to cow milk, and you can see around this box right here, there's a highlight, and I'm going to hit the tab key to move that highlight from here over to this box here around the exchange. So I press tab, and you can see the box disappeared here, and you can barely see it around the exchange, but it's there. And what we're going to do at this point is we're going to press and hold the enter key. I'm going to hold it for 35 seconds, and I'm going to try to get 1,000 gifts out of this one. The longer you hold it, the more gifts you get. And for the purposes of this video, I'm just trying to hit the number 1,000 gifts. So I'm going to press and hold now, and you can see up at the top that it's loading pages, and for each one of these pages that it loads, that's a gift. And so it does it on high speed. You can do it pretty quickly, and if you have slower speed internet, it'll just take longer. You'll get the same number of gifts. It'll just take a little bit longer to do. So we're still holding the enter key down, and it's still continuing to repeat sending that exchange request, and that's why you get so many pages. And we're almost there. So that is 35 seconds right there. And then you're going to go over to FarmTown, and you can see that I don't have anything in my gifts. I'm going to hit play to refresh my FarmTown. And I started out at 70,000 cow milk in my storage. That's what I was worried about. I was going a little bit too slow there. I got to hurry. Now we'll refresh it because it's continuing to send. It's just going crazy sending gifts right now. And you just keep refreshing to get those gifts out of your gift box so that there's more room. And as long as this is up here posting new pages, it's still sending you new gifts. When that stops and looks like this over here, then that's all the gifts that you're going to get. And you'd have to go back and repeat this process over. So I do this with consumables so that I can just store all. If you want to do it with cows and um, um, cows and trees and stuff like that, you can. Just don't hold the enter key down so long. Probably only 4 or 5 seconds would be enough to get your gift box full, and then you could go put the animal or the trees on your farm. But at least you're getting 116 of them instead of just getting 1 or 2 at a time. So it will definitely work for any of the gifts. It's just a question of how many you get at a time. And as you can see, it's still going. Should take about 5 minutes to get 1,000 gifts. Or in this case, since it's times 20, that would be 20,000 cow milk that we're going for. And as you can see, we're at 76, almost 77,000, so we're about a third of the way done. And it's not an exact science because each computer is going to, when you press and hold the enter key, it's going to repeat at a different rate. So it depends on your computer, as to how fast it repeats. Just play with it, but you can, if you're holding the enter key down for 30 seconds, you're holding it down for 2 minutes, you're still getting a ton of gifts no matter what. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes now since since I told it to start sending gifts, and we're up to 82,000. So that's 12,000 cow milk, or 600 gifts in 5 minutes. Now it's still sending, as you can see up here at the top. It's still rolling, so I'm going to go until it quits because I want to see how many we get in 35 seconds of holding that enter key down. We should be right around 800, and yet here it's still sending more gifts. Sorry, but I don't have a whole lot to talk about while I do this. But I am excited about this new thing. I think it's really going to change the game and allow it to be played a lot easier. All right, that should have taken us. Yep, we just passed the 900 mark. We're at 88,000. We were going for 90,000. Will be exactly 1,000 gifts. And it's still rocking and rolling up there. So we've been doing this about 7.5 minutes now. And that will definitely take us over 1,000. Oh, and it just finished sending as well. So that worked out perfectly. Go to our storage. You can see we're now over 90,000. We started out at 70,000. So literally 20,000 cow milk in about 7 or 8 minutes. And that all that required was refreshing your farm and saving the gifts and holding that enter key down for the 35 seconds, which is not going to wear your fingers out. All right, so that's that. You guys enjoy your farming, and we'll see you in another video.